Alola Pokemon trainers, spiritual gym leaders here. I'm Gym Leader Zuby.
And I'm Gym Leader Sachi, and we are going to be opening some Silver Tempest.
We'll be doing a Pokémoncy Pack Opening, which is a psychic reading using Pokemon cards.
Yes, so as you know, it's a 10-card pack. So what we're going to do is lay all 10 cards down and reveal them one by one. And so take this time to center yourself and pick a couple numbers between 1 and 10, and those will be your messages. Or you can pause the reading now and you can write down 10 different topics or 10 different questions, and then we'll go from there. So let's see. We are going to open it. We'll get rid of the code card. All right. Okay, so I'll go ahead with reading number 1. Oh, and wow.
Ooh, wow.
We have Unknown V with Shady Stamp. So congrats on the poll if you selected number 1. So with Unknown using Shady Stamp, it feels like there is something shady going on. You might not know what it is, but there is something definitely shady going on. You may be getting something in the mail about this. So pay attention to things that are postmarked, when they're postmarked, and just pay attention.
All right, number 2. We have Venomoth Miracle Powder. The wings are covered with dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wing, it loosens a highly toxic dust. So I definitely feel like this miracle powder and the toxic dust kind of go hand in hand, but it kind of contradicts itself, right? Because miracle and then toxicity, right? Like what? So I definitely feel like whatever you might be going through, the metamorphosis through your shadows is going to become like a miracle powder. So it's the true alchemization of knowing that whatever toxicity you're going to be going through, see it as a miracle because you're seeing it for what it truly is, and knowing how to move out of that energy is definitely going to help you at this time. I'm also getting like avoid toxic products, so maybe try to eliminate plastic out of your life or toxic air fresheners or anything that can cause harm to you is going to be helpful during this time as you're eliminating stress and toxicity. Also physically remove toxic products out of your life.
All right, number 3. We have Pikachu using Pika Strike. So with this, I'm getting, Pikachu, in there is Togedemaru and Dedenne. So I'm getting like the people that you're hanging around with, and it's electric type. So paying attention to your nervous system, right? Your nervous calm system, the way your electrical impulses are when you're hanging around certain people. Maybe they bring energy to you that feels right? Maybe they're on like an energetic buzz or high about something, whether it's like anger or joy or happiness, right? It could go both ways. And then like your electric energy gets influenced by their electric energy. So just paying attention to the company that you keep. It says Pikachu can generate powerful electricity. Oh, Pikachu that can generate powerful electricity have cheek sacs that are extra soft and super stretchy. So I feel like this is also, it's talking about like its cheek sac. So I feel like it's a really good idea to be working out your glutes and making sure that your glutes, have strong muscles, but also have, a good cushiony part to it to keep it nice and healthy. But also, be careful of people who just want to be your friends because you got a nice booty.
Thick Pikachu. Alrighty, 3.
No, 4. That's 3.
Oh, 4. Excuse me. 4. Maybe you chose 3 and 4. Alrighty. Wallace. Do you know anything about Wallace? I don't know, but he...
Gay.
Okay, very flamboyant. It definitely gives me like very like sailor vibes. So it definitely gives me like fantasy. So Wallace is a water type trainer. So I definitely feel like somebody is going to be coming into your life who might be a water sign. So that's Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancerian energy. And I definitely feel like this person's here to teach you some emotional aspects about yourself, but it definitely feels very feminine-like energy that's going to come into your life. And it's up to you to decipher if you want to keep that feminine water trainer in your life. Again, some soulmates are just meant to be temporary and others are just meant to, you know, flow like water out of your life.
All right, number 5. We have, Togedemaru using Togedash, the roly-poly Pokemon. So, you know, it's a steel type card. So I'm really getting to be like protecting yourself, creating an energetic aura, specifically at how your electricity is running through your body. So your calm nervous system, making sure that you're doing things so that you can, you know, not be triggered and not have your nervous system go into chaos through every single stimuli, whether it's like a person or the news or whatever it may be. It says, with the long hairs on its back, this Pokemon takes in electricity from other electric Pokemon. It stores what it absorbs in an electric sac. Yeah, I was also getting, you know, with the roly-poly Pokemon, and it's number 777. I didn't know that. I felt like some energy of, like weight issues or, you know, feeling like wondering why maybe you're putting on weight in certain parts of your body, or maybe you've noticed like you've gained weight even though you like your habits have sort of stayed the same. And it's talking about how it's like storing electricity from other Pokemon, right? That other electric Pokemon. So again, I feel like other people's energy is probably like you're absorbing it because you haven't created these energetic boundaries yet. You're absorbing it and your body doesn't know what to do with other people's ish, right? It's like you're absorbing other people's energy and your body's like, well, this isn't mine. I don't know how to process it or regulate it. So it's actually just storing it on your body. And I think that's a really important reason to be protecting yourself, but also, you know, clearing other people's, you know, stuff out of your nervous system so that it's not just stored, right? And if you didn't watch number 3, maybe you do need to see number 3 because I feel like they're very connected.
Alrighty, and then we have number 5.
No, 6.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh yeah. All right, and then we have number 6. All right, Sandile. All right, dark type bites. It says, the desert gets cold at night, so when the sun sets, this Pokemon burrows deep into the sand and sleeps until sunrise. So it's very interesting because Sandile is kind of in this sandbox. And immediately when I saw that, I definitely got like inner child. And when reading the description, I definitely feel like having a sleep schedule that aligns as a child. So maybe like aligning yourself right in a certain schedule. Maybe you're in school and you do have a certain sleep schedule as well. And I definitely feel like you are needing to self-regulate as well when it does come to the nighttime. If you are getting cold at night, maybe like start piling up some blankets is definitely going to help. But it talks about the sand and burrowing deep and the desert. So it might feel like things around you are dry or your emotional energy is dry, and especially like things that are in the dark, it's because things have dried up. And I'm definitely getting this evolution of you don't need to be in the dark anymore. Things are dried up and it's time for you to just start shifting into a new normal. Again, you don't have to continuously go into the deep, dark aspects of yourself. I feel like things have dried up. It's time for you to move forward and step into more of a light schedule, being more in the light rather than being in the dark.
Okay, number 7. we have Lantern using Ram. So with Lantern using Ram, I'm definitely getting some Aries energy because Aries is the Ram. So that represents like instinctual behavior, like instinct versus impulse. It also is like anger and aggression, how we process anger. It's also our energetic body as well. And Lantern, I always take as being guided by your solar plexus, which is like the ego. So there can be a lot of ego here. Like Aries is really good at trailblazing. They're really known for, you know, making their own way and pushing past boundaries and breaking down barriers and things like that. So I feel like it's really important to be following your own light right now with Lantern, because it has like that, you know, lamp right in front of it that it follows. So it's following its own light, and it like can go through the water, right, and follow its own light. And so I feel like it's really important that you're being true to yourself right now, and that you're programming yourself for your instincts to be following your own light. That even if you get angry and wondering what to do with your anger and aggression, to channel that in, to be moving through blockages, to continue to follow your own light. It says the light it emits is so bright that it can illuminate the sea surface from a depth of over 3 miles. Yeah, you know that your light is so bright. You know that you have something that you really want to share with the world. And even right now, if it feels like you're underwater, just keep shining that light and keep moving forward.
All right, and then 8.
Yeah. Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh.
Did we get an extra card?
Yeah, we got an extra card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bonus reading!
Yeah, I was like counting in my head while you were doing your reading. I was like, am I like...
Did someone reseal this pack? It doesn't look resealed.
No, I don't think it was.
Wow, we got 11 cards in this pack. You watched it. You saw it. You watched us do it. Holy
right,
moly. Wow.
I know when you were reading it, I was counting the cards. I was like, am I counting right?
Oh my God. That's insane. Okay.
Well, 8, we have grass type energy. So again, this is like bonus. Grass type, I definitely feel like things are materializing a bonus of some sort. Maybe you might be getting a bonus or a raise. Things within your financial situation is going to start amplifying, and you're going to start accumulating. And it definitely also gives me of tapping into your heart as well and feeling deserving of it. And it all starts with in here, right? Knowing that you deserve more and better, and that energy is just going to come back to you. So I definitely feel like you're going to have to like double, triple check. I feel like there's going to be like, whoa, wait, did that just happen? Let me count again, and let me count again. And it's like, yes, it is. It's true. It's here. And then you might have somebody that can like be with you that's also in that like, oh, moment. So yeah.
Yay. All right. Number 9. Number 9. Bunnery, try bouncing. So, you know, when I was getting like number 9, I feel like there's someone who maybe passed or who left. That's what I was feeling. And then Bunnery obviously is affirming that with try bouncing. So I feel like there's an energy of like it feels like the abandonment wound, whether this person had a choice or not to leave. It looks like they tried leaving. So maybe this is someone who again, either left you or maybe they actually are deceased already. Let's just look deeper into this. Oh, and it's also hollow. It says, if both of Bunnery's ears are rolled up, something is wrong with its body or mind. It's a sure sign that this Pokemon is in need of care. Okay, so I feel like someone may be on their way out, and you know that there's something wrong with their body or their mind. And it's like, you know that they're on the verge of being deceased and that they need extra care. So just take that as a confirmation to trust your instinct and your gut about this, and make sure that you are giving them the care that they need or making sure that they get the care that they need, because it does look like they are trying to bounce out, whether it's by their own intent or not.
All right, and then we have 10. We have Noibat. flap. Interesting. It's a dragon. Huh. After nightfall, they emerge from the caves that they nest in during the day. Using their ultrasonic waves, they go on the hunt for ripened fruit. So I definitely feel like you might be somebody that's like in their cave a lot. You only emerge when it's time to eat, and it's really at that point where it's like fully ripened. Like, are you sure you want to eat? So I'm definitely getting like making sure, because it's a dragon type, like I feel like there's a lot of density around you, and you kind of are like really tapped into your psychic senses. You might be living in a home environment where that's why you are in your cave, is because you sense hostility. You're trying to navigate, is it okay to come out even if you do eat, right? I definitely feel like your psychic senses are working overtime to make sure it's not a hostile environment, and that's the only time you could come out, or the only time that you can truly be yourself or like emerge from your cave is at nighttime. So I definitely feel like the dragon energy is coming in to help you cleanse some dense energy. And cleanse some dense energy within your own sphere as well. And I definitely feel like it's a combination of your environment and those around you, but also yourself and what you are projecting outwards as well. So noticing how you can cleanse yourself to make sure that you are in a vibration of, okay, like nobody's going to be hostile towards me. You don't want to be projecting that outwards, because otherwise they'll have nothing else but to respond that energy back to you. So knowing the part that you play into it, but also knowing that if this is a environment that you don't want to be in, okay, taking that steps for yourself, that's that accountability that you need. Like, okay, like if I don't want to be here, what can I do to leave, or to make sure that you are in a space where you are safe and you don't have to sense everything all the time in order to, live your life.
All right, and then 11, bonus is, Spinda using Dizzying Spin. So I feel like if you feel like things have been repeating a lot, it's time to spot the pattern. It's the Spot Panda Pokemon. So anything that you notice repeating, like recognize what it is, recognize how you're responding, recognize maybe who's involved with it. And just start noticing the different details of whatever this continuous spin is, or dizzying spin is. It says, each Spinda spot pattern is different. With its stumbling movement, it evades opponents' attacks brilliantly. So it feels like even, it's talking about the spot patterns are different. So maybe you may notice things that are a little bit different even about the pattern. Maybe like, just for an example, maybe like having your heart broken. Maybe, or being disappointed in dating or something like that. Maybe it's a different person, right? So there's different things, but it's kind of the same thing that's happening. So recognizing those things can help you recognize like a program that's running you. Maybe you have a belief like, men disappoint me, or, I'm going to be alone, or something like that, right? Something that is sort of running in the subconscious mind, and the universe is bringing it to you to prove that you're true, all right? You're projecting outwards and the universe is reflecting back to you. So just pay attention to the patterns, what's the same and what's a little bit different. And it's talking about, with its movements, it's able to evade opponents' attacks. So it feels like, being able to avoid getting attacked in some sort of way is like easy for you. But I'm also getting that like, maybe there's this energy of like removing yourself from the situation as part of the pattern. It's like you don't want to get attacked by someone, or you don't want to hear like their feedback of you, so you just like remove yourself or block them or something like that. So pay attention to that pattern as well. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. Wow, we pulled an 11 card pack. I don't know if anyone else has ever had an 11 card pack. We'll have to ask the Pokemon community.
Yeah, really let us know if that has ever happened to you, or tag somebody where that has happened to them potentially. But yeah, let us know in the comments what numbers you got, and hopefully the message resonated. And make sure you like, follow, subscribe wherever you are tuning into. and for more content.
Yeah, and if you're interested in a private reading where we do just regular readings where you can ask a question and we go like this and see what comes out, you can book that on our website. And then we also do Pokémoncy Pack openings for clientele. So if that interests you, we could do a video call where you open your own pack and we can read it for you, or you can choose from a selection of packs that we have. And feel free to reach out to us at thespiritualgymleaders.com or spiritualgymleaders@gmail.com to get that situated, and let's see what's in your future. Or really anything.
Alola!
Alola!